どうした?
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael. I'm the host of the Rokakaka podcast, and here's my worst half, my British half. Harvey, how are you doing today, my friend?
The boy fucking lives! He's alive!
He lives!
He's not dead!
Oh, man.
Somehow.
This chapter was so good.
The boy, he fucking lives. Somehow. Which...
Araki has been so good to us in the past couple of days.
I'm actually so surprised because he did the Araki thing where he tells us his backstory.
Yeah, he did the thing where he tells the backstory and then he kills off the character.
And then he pulled the part 7 on us. And it's like, he's not dead. He's alive.
Yeah, he's not. Oh man, and he's so the chapter is basically okay. First of all, okay, Jobin has the Rokakaka branch. That's one thing.
Yep.
Tsurugi, she
Hey.
I keep thinking Tsurugi's a girl. He used what is it called again?
Paper
His
Moon
stand?
King.
Paper Moon King. Basically a whole bunch in this chapter to make Jobin pretty much invisible. Make poor Tom think that there is that he has the Rokakaka branch.
Speaking about Tom, poor fucking Tom, the man got
poor Tom.
He fucking
got shot in the mouth.
Thing is, if I'm correct, in the Poor Tom song, it does says, I think, from what I remember, from maybe Bus Rides Home on my Spotify playlist, and where the small chance Poor Tom would come on, I think it does say something about him getting a gun. So...
Well, then that just leaves more connections to the song, which makes sense. My question is, who the hell shot it?
It was someone from the ambulance?
No, but the ambulance was in front of poor Tom, so how the hell was someone shoot him forward, but the gun would hit him from the back? Josuke didn't hit him because, as we find out, the bubble that we thought, like, had something in it, like, maybe it had something to do with the spin, or something, turns out there was nothing in there.
Oh yeah, I thought the ambulance people shot him. Speaking of, like, this is just such a good chapter for Jobin. Like, we actually get to, like, see Jobin wins. Jobin, like, we've been pulled on to a fucking string, and poor Tom was just holding some regular ass branch.
Yeah, and it's like, thank God, because the story's actually, like, really, really going somewhere now.
I just loved how, like, Tsurugi's with a cactus, and then fucking, I forgot his name, it's been so long.
Norisuke?
Norisuke, yeah, he's like, what the fuck, are you okay? And he just runs, and then Jobin fucking DBC teleports.
Yeah, he fucking appears behind him, and it's just like, hey.
He fucking DBZ teleports, and it's like, so, Tsurugi.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal,
Josuke steals Rokakaka.
Oh, man.
Him doing
and, dude,
like
Josuke is distraught. He's just fucking, I lost everything, man. It's like, fuck. Yeah, what the hell is Josuke gonna do for the rest of the part? Because Jobin now has the branch.
I am so, like, I know we mentioned this in the beginning with my loud ass celebration, but how, like, I'm somewhat happy that the dude Planter Brazier is not dead. But
but at the same time, it is still kind of weird that like Araki built up the Planet Brazier's death so much, like you actually thought he died, but then it turns out, oh no, he actually came back. He's alive.
Is this part 8's Abdul moment? Are they going to bring...
what?
Are they going to bring him back?
That's actually a good point. It's a character that helps out the Joestars. Well, obviously it's that, but then it's also like he helps out the Joestars or just the Joestar family. And it's a guy who I'm trying to like I can't speak right now. I'm trying to like connect this to Avdol. But my mind's just fucked right now.
I'm more thinking of the dies but not really dies, and then will die future in the other chapters.
Yasuo's probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I really like Yasuo, but I feel like I feel like to parallel part 4, it's like the main Jobro died, but in part 4, Okuyasu came back. Well, actually, no. Dude, Mamazuku is Okuyasu. He died, but then he came back.
By the way, the fucking final shot of Mamazuku, he looks like not the final shot, but the panel above his final shot, he looks like a fucking skeleton. Like
his teeth. It's
skeleton.
Like what?
Like I was happy that he's back, but I was also like, how the fuck is he alive?
Yeah, how? When?
Like, I was happy. I was so happy. It's like, my boy, he's not dead. He's not dead. He lives another day. But I'm also like, but
how did he survive?
Should he really? I mean, I guess I feel like maybe it would be too punishing if not only he.
Well, the thing is, we've known him for like what 5-10 chapters.
Thing is, though,
and if you killed him off then it'd be like, what the fuck was the point?
In Josuke's point of view, like, because he doesn't know he's been fucked with by like not JoJolion, fuck, what's his name? Jobin. Mm-hmm. He thinks the main bads, like the scientists and government people, have got the branch. He doesn't know Jobin has the branch. It's not like he can go to Jobin and then just like, oh, time to snatch that branch back.
Give me the branch.
He has no fucking idea where that shit is because it's been stolen. At least
right.
in his. I'm looking at this.
Well, I mean, when Tsurugi and Norisuke had that conversation, was it like on the roof of the house?
I think it was like in their garden because like Norisuke comes in and is like, "Are you two okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was in their. Speaking of people who are alive, the fucking dog, he lives.
The dog's alive.
I was like, holy shit. The dog didn't die. The dog lives another day.
I still want the dog to be the reason why Josuke had those bite marks at the very beginning. There's still a chance.
Like, I was reading through the chapter, and like I was like, oh my fucking god, the dog isn't dead. This makes Araki. I guess Araki just wanted to make he's like, you know what? I've been too mean to dogs through my like 40 to 30 years of doing manga. I've been very rude to dogs. So
just this once.
Just this once. This dog will get my blessing.
Yeah, you are spared.
The thing is though, his fucking didn't his eye get fucking like not gouged out.
That's exactly what I said. His eye got lodged out.
Yeah,
what happened?
Yeah, but he's just A-okay. I mean, personally, I find the plantigrades thing more, like.
Yeah, it's not as like questionable as the planet appraiser coming back.
Also, from the two people who stole the quote unquote branch, which is just a fucking stick, they look like minors. They look like.
Oh, I thought you meant like minors as if like younger people, but like no, you meant minors as in people who go underground.
And I know it's supposed to be flashlights on their heads, but they also it somewhat also looks like a GoPro.
You know what? It's 2011 in JoJolion, so maybe GoPros are a thing.
Yeah, maybe GoPros are a thing. I'm just so happy we got more development on like Joe.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that the story's actually going somewhere again.
Yeah, it's going somewhere. We actually have action. Put like looking at these final pages though, like to fucking joke to the audience, it's more like Josuke can easily get the branch again, but to fucking Josuke, he fucked everything up. Like
dude, he looks distraught. Like he looks like he's about to freaking cry. He's like
that like he's fucking crying and he's like, Mamazuku, the branch was stolen. As Mamazuku looks like a fucking like
where
skeleton.
The hell is Yasuo? That's the biggest question.
No, watch her. Like she comes back, it's like, hey everyone, how is everyone? And she just sees like Plantipraiser slowly building himself back together, and Josuke crying.
Wait, what happened?
Like Josuke's in a fetal position, crying in the corner, and he's just like. So, I presume it wasn't a success?
Oh my god, yeah, that would be so funny if, like, Araki did that next chapter, just, like, for comedy.
Yeah, No, I feel like it's very hard to make. No, it's not hard to make comedic light, but without it being like tonal whiplash.
Right, that's true.
But when it comes to like Jobin, like he's being, I somewhat like how Tsurugi's like not like he's working with Jobin.
Dude, Jobin, even though he's done a lot of dirty shit, the guy's a great dad.
I fucking love. I love how Jobin's just like, fuck your granddad. He knows nothing. He is weak.
He knows nothing. I will save you.
He is weak.
It's like, dude, that's your dad. Oh,
he's
man.
a fucking weakling.
From this point on, what do you think is gonna happen?
I have. Oh god, I feel like we're gonna have like maybe a few chapters of Josuke moping. I feel like next chapter, Josuke's gonna be moping.
Yeah, that would make sense. The Rokakaka or Jobin's Rokakaka plan is gonna like grow. Like the plant is gonna grow. I feel like for the next couple chapters, we'll maybe get like a filler chapter or something, and then we'll get back to like the main story arc.
I feel like some major shit, like Jobin is going to like be investigated, or maybe if those camera things are GoPros, maybe they were filming the entire thing.
No, but then they wouldn't find out that Jobin did it because they wouldn't even anywhere near Jobin.
Yo, what if poor Tom had a GoPro in his weird hair?
Yeah, guys, what if Ozone Baby was actually a GoPro?
Actually, if you think about it, what if like what if you just disguise like an object? Like, also, has Paper Moon King ever been shown to be able to turn people or make them look like objects?
I don't think so. Like, I feel like that's the first time.
Because I was reading it and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I was also like, wait a second. That's
not what it's supposed to be.
Has that ever been done before? So
yeah, it's like another case of Araki like adding a new power later on in the story arc.
I mean, I can see it to be feasible.
Yeah, because like if he can turn everyone's face to be the same, you know.
Yeah. Like.
But yeah, at least like we don't have any breaks. We have part 5. It's confirmed.
Oh yeah, part 5. Part 5 got announced, and I don't want to derail this into a let's talk about part 5 people.
Yeah.
But it looks really good.
Oh my god, it looks so goddamn good. It's amazing. But I already made a video about that. So
speaking about animes, when I saw like Jobin just grab the branch, the first thing I thought was, you know, in like 2025 or some shit when this gets animated, I'm gonna fucking love this scene.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. There are so many shots in JoJolion that are gonna look so cool. Everyone. Oh, I can't wait. Dude, I can't wait for the part 7 anime. Most.
Yeah.
That's gonna look so good. I really hope they do like animated horses and not like CG horses.
They're gonna do CG horses.
I know, but like that would be so cool if they did animated ones.
Horses are one of the hardest things to animate.
That is true.
From what I hear.
Oh man.
But like, what? Like, Jobin probably does want to help his son with the Rokakaka.
Not probably. He is like helping him out.
Yeah. But I also feel like Jobin might want to, like, you know, since he calls his father, you know, weak with him and his business, and he's like, oh, he's too stuck in his ways. Like, maybe, like, after fixing his son, he might want to try maybe selling the Rokakaka. Like, maybe make it less of a black market thing and more of a, like, retail, you could buy this from Jobin at a reasonable price.
I can kind of see that happening, yeah.
But then again, that's also, hey, government people, please kill me. So,
honestly, at this point, we're at a good place where I'm like really looking forward to what's gonna happen next in JoJolion.
This chapter is just a lot I would say it is worth the wait.
Oh my god, dude, it was so worth the wait. It was like a breath of fresh air.
We got like 45 like good pages of
Ugh.
like funny. It was like a mix of like comedic moments, like more character development for Jobin.
The story progressed.
Dogs living and not dying. You know, fucking Josuke like being fucking decimated emotionally. Emotionally, he's a broken man right now. Like, oh, the fact that what's his name? Poor Tom, he can just like bring back the Lego house at any time.
Right.
It's like I can just shut it down. I'll just it's all gone. There. No more like deadly gas.
But that's like the reason like why Josuke did it. He basically fooled poor Tom into deactivating it.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good place to honestly leave off. This might be our shortest episode, but
yeah, but it's like oh, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. We've talked about all we could.
Jobin gets really great art. So much great art. Jobin just gets a lot of good art in these most recent chapters.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if you have a look at any of the thumbnails, I guarantee
Jobin's gonna be on it.
No, other than maybe Soft and Wear, and Josuke, Jobin will be the most put character on my thumbnails.
Right.
Can we talk about the chapter cover?
Where it says Josuke and Soft and Wet just laying on the ground.
Wait, what? Does it? Oh, I thought it says, as in it just says Josuke and Soft and Wear. It's
really, really specific.
I really love the one thing I like about Soft and Wear, other than its like stand design, is like the bubbles. I
really like Soft and Wet's ability.
Salt and Wet.
Salty DK Dan, let's go. I really like Soft and Wet's ability, but it's like so underutilized.
Yeah, because the problem with Soft and Wet is the fact that its ability is, I can plunder things, aka steal anything.
Right.
Even such as things such as sight,
sight,
hearing, other things, sound. Yeah, it's just it's like, hey, why doesn't Josuke just make all his opponents blind so then he can easily fight them? But maybe Josuke, he's not as dumb as Okiyasu. I mean, this isn't like an Okiyasu moment where
he doesn't use his stand effectively at all.
Yeah, because he's somewhat dumb. It's more of a Rocky would rather forget about.
Yeah.
The whole steal people's sight and hearing.
You know what? This past week, it's like the JoJo fandom has been revived.
Have you seen I've seen multiple gifs of trucks hitting Deku from My Hero Academia.
Deku from My Hero, and then Giorno coming out going, "Sorry to keep you waiting."
DiGiorno's the pizza company or the pizza van posted
it's not part 1, it's part 5. Oh man, it's like, dude, we got a great JoJolion chapter, and we're getting a part 5 anime.
It's so weird that Twitter companies are so, I feel like it's always Twitter. Twitter is always hip and cool when it comes to anime.
That's true, true.
Arby's is probably, the best.
Arby's, Crunchyroll.
The anime Twitter will totally be tweeting about anime. Man, that's like the news channel tweeting about news. Wow! Shocking revelations. Still there.
Yeah.
Great
That's
chapter.
Honestly it for this chapter. It was a great chapter.
Yeah. Positive episode, unlike last time where it was
we were just like, man,
I wish
there was a whole section called rant time,
I wish JoJolion would go somewhere. I feel
shut up. We both said that.
Man, JoJolion isn't as good as it used to be.
I remember when Josuke wasn't even called Josuke.
Man, I remember when we saw Killer Queen. that really turned my rocks.
That really sucked my nads. That was so terrible.
That was some cool JoJo references in my JoJo manga.
But I guess to sign off, Harvey, do you have anything to plug?
No. Do you have anything to plug?
Yes, you do, you liar.
I have a Twitch. Sometimes I stream. I've been very busy with college.
Understandable.
I'll guess I'll do some on a solid. I have a brother, don't you know? And he does some lame-o My Hero Academia podcast. Who watches that shitty show? Am I right, people? But
Come
yeah,
on, guys.
He does a podcast about the My Hero with our good friend Zach, our good friend Reverie, at Twitch.tv. But he does a podcast with him about the most recent My Hero chapters. So if you like any other manga, which isn't monthly, but is indeed weekly, so you get more content, then I would go over to watch that. The Quirkless podcast.
That was a great advertisement, I gotta say.
Do you have anything to plug?
You can follow me on fucking Twitter at Mike Dropkin, DRABKIN. Thank you. I post my art there. That's all I do because that's all I do nowadays.
I am art. I am art. I am the concept of art.
Well, I was trying I am thou. Thou art I. From Persona 5.
You mean just from Persona?
Yes, the same thing.
No, different things. Persona, the series, and Persona 5, the game in said series.
But wouldn't Persona 5 also be a series because there's an anime adaptation?
Don't talk about Atlas's shilling. Anyway, though. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you for watching. A much more positive episode. And we'll see you guys next month on the podcast, the Rokakaka podcast. The podcast about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 8, JoJolion. Goodbye.